So, last night, I got to polish off my birthday in a very pleasant way, because Sunday was my official birthday. I got taken out to dinner after rehearsal, and then it turned into dinner and drinks, and then it turned into, do you want to go to this club for more drinks? With dancing. And then before I just had this weird feeling, and finally about 2/3 of the way through the evening, I finally realized I might actually be out on a date. This was with somebody that I met a little over a year ago. And, we went out one time, had a good time. We've done friends things, a couple things here and there. We've gone out to dinner a few times lately, and then last night. So we're dancing, and then finally I was like, oh God, I need water, I need a cigarette, let's go. It was 2:30 in the morning. I had no idea it was that late. So he's like, well, let's go back to my place. Okay. Before we even get into this, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Yet. His place popped open a bottle of gin that actually I had given him last year. So we made some more cocktails. We sat outside for a while, talked, came back in, because I was like, I really have to pee. He's like, oh, well, come upstairs and use the bathroom in my bedroom. Okay. And then we just, sat/laid down on the bed and just talked and chatted, and it just had a really great evening. Especially when the words hot and sexy were thrown my way. One of these days I'll do one of these where I don't have bad hair and bags under my eyes, and once we get past allergy season and me not being up all night and having 3 or 4 hours of sleep today, I didn't get home till 5:30. It was a good night. So yes, we had mutual interest expressed, and I like this guy. He's a cool guy. And once we see where this is really going, I'll get some more details. Not those kinds of details, but details. But then so let's see, I get in 5:30. I woke up about 9:30, I guess. And poor little Miss Rose was locked up in her crate longer than she has been since I got fired, but no longer than she normally was when I was working full-time. Because I know her threshold, and it's about 11 hours. I know it sounds horrible, but honestly, she's fine. She's fine. Until last night. When I get up this morning, I notice she has chewed off her fur in a 2-inch by 1-inch strip right above her little tail stub. This morning, all day, it's no longer morning, it's 1:30. She has not left my side. She will not let me out of her sight. She hasn't really wanted to go OUT. I'm spelling it because she's laying right here, and I don't want to cause an incident in case she does. Unless she just really had to go. And, I talked her into going outside and playing for a while, and she was fine. She was excited. She was bouncing around. She was chasing her bone and bringing it back, and we fetched several times, and then she was bored with it. Wanted to come back in. Came back home, passed out. Or not came back home, but came back inside and passed out. Where she is now. That's all she's done is sleep all day. So I think I kind of stressed out my dog last night. And I feel guilty about it. I'm like, puppy daddy needs a social life. Yes, I mean, I have rehearsals and it makes me leave a little bit earlier. But I haven't actually had somebody to date in several years. Well, not several, a few years. Michael and I broke up in 2006. Right? Right. And I've been on a few times since then, but nobody that sparked. Nobody that makes me think this could go somewhere like this guy does. So we'll see. But then I have the guilt on the puppy. So I am going to try to not stay out as late. Try. We'll see how that goes. What else? Tomorrow is Inauguration Day. 1:20:09, the end of an era. It's time to trim the shrubs. Of course, they're getting transplanted here to Dallas. Ugh. I'd love to run into Laura Bush somewhere. I think that would just be... it should be fun. Say, Laura, sweetie, let's go have cocktails. Let's go have cocktails and smoke somewhere. While we still can. Anti-smoking ban goes into effect on April 10th, and I get you non-smokers out there. I get it. I really am one of the most polite smokers on the planet. If you can't stand to be around it, I won't smoke around you. But there are some places where, like one of my favorite neighborhood hangouts down here, Barbara's Pavilion. Damn near everybody smokes in there, and their patio. Well, here we'll get into it. If this is the size of the bar, there's a pool table and the bar, and then like a little pit seating area. I mean, seriously, you go in this place and you feel like you're in somebody's parents' basement in the 70s. It is just kitschy and cool and lit up with Christmas lights, and the cocktails are fantastic. The owners are great. The bartenders are great. Fantastic place. But then, so if this is the size of the bar, this is the size of their little dinky patio. I mean, it's nothing. You can fit maybe 10 people out there if everybody's standing up. See, that to me, more than anything, is the kind of socialistic bullshit that everybody's, well, not everybody, that the uber right-wing Republicans are screaming about with Obama, that, oh, the country's going to turn socialist, all these socialist programs, and, no, this is what, telling business owners what they can and cannot allow in their own businesses. I'm sorry. I'm sure there are a lot of bar owners that would gladly make the decision to go smoke-free if there were tax incentives, instead of just being told that, this is what you're going to do. There are a lot of businesses, I think, that would choose to remain a smoke-friendly environment. Enough bitching about that. Tomorrow's Inauguration Day. Yay! Cannot wait to see. I'm not expecting miracles, but even just a little bit of change from what we've been through the last 8 years over the next 4 is a start. I love the new cabinet positions Obama's creating. They signal that willingness to change, I think. The readiness, the recognition that the way Washington is run desperately needs to change. So we'll see. End of a decade, start of a new decade for me, start of a new presidency. A lot of things are changing. a lot of things are changing for the better. And here's hoping this new presidency is one of them. I'm excited. I hope you're excited too. So I think that's all I've got today. I've rambled on for 10 minutes now. If you've lasted this long, God love you. And we'll see you tomorrow after inauguration with thoughts then. Have a great Monday.